Huge open home crowds. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee because I'd like to have a look at this article from news.com.au discussing long open home queues are warning for buyers ahead of the summer auctions. We're being warned, everyone. Warned because of these huge, quick, hurry. Get the FOMO ramping up. Rush out now and borrow and buy. Lines of home buyers have been snaking down the street at open homes across Sydney, with agents reveal attendance is at a 20-year high in some areas. Lines of home seekers have been snaking down the street at Sydney open homes in another sign the housing market is turning red hot again. Now the question is, are we just being fed selected stories about certain areas? Because apparently Brisbane is in the middle of a housing boom. But I was talking to a neighbour and a family member of hers who was going to take advantage of the home builder grant. They were going to jump onto it, had a project already. They just got their valuation in for their property and it had fallen. So they pulled the pin on the project. There you go, we'll have to see. Lines of home seekers have, I've already read that. Agents reported more than 100 buyer groups arrived at some inspection points over the weekend, with some having to queue for more than 30 minutes for a chance to view homes. You think any of them are hired actors? I've had real estate agents who invited me to openings and functions just to get the numbers up, and I don't mind having a look at property and getting a bite to eat. Free food, gelati, it was good event. It comes as real estate data shows there's been a surge of buyer inquiries at a time of low listing numbers. With low interest rates expected to drive more buyers into the market, this has left home seekers far outnumbering listings, and competition has reached a fever pitch. My housing market economist Andrew Wilson said it was clear the market had moved up a step from this time last year, which was a strong market. I mean, there you go. Auction clearance rates are pointing to a very strong market, he said. Well, you've got to understand auction clearance rates are only a trend, everyone. They're not 100% accurate. McGrath Coogee agent Nick Wise said attendance at open homes was incredible over the past 2 weeks. People understand it's going to be a strong year for real estate. They want to get in early, Mr. Wise said. Open home numbers have been particularly high in Sydney's inner west, with nearly 300 people swarming into 2 open homes in the suburb of Earlwood on Saturday. Ray White auctioneer Alex Patero said these kinds of numbers haven't been seen in the area in close to 20 years. Usually we get maybe 20 to 30 people coming to an open home, he said. He attributed the high buyer numbers to pent-up demand from buyers who held off property searches last year. There was uncertainty about the market last year, but that's gone away. People are ready to buy. There's very limited stock. Few quality homes are on the market, he said. What I think we're seeing here is the two-speed economy. There's a certain, let's say, caliber and quality of housing, probably 1.5 up to 5, that there's little supply. And they're probably the people that don't need to sell. Maybe they're thinking, we'll wait a little bit just to see how it's going. And, well, there's competition. Let me know if you want a multi-million-dollar house in South Brisbane. I know someone that wants to sell one off the market. Doesn't need to sell. Happy to take his time. Whereas you've got probably in the investor-grade stock, the lower quality stock, we're going to start to see probably more of that appear on the market in coming months. Adrian William director Adrian Tasvalis said many of the house hunters intending open homes were New Year resolution buyers. This happens every year, but it's a little earlier this year because not many people are going on holidays. Couples have conversations and they decide this is the year they are finally going to buy, and they start looking. So maybe, is it like joining the gym on the New Year's Day? The more aggressive buyers were usually those who had missed out on properties late last year, he added. We had some real strong sales at the end of 2020, and all the energy from buyers is back. Some are actually increasing their budgets now. Mr. Tasvalis said he showed 50 to 80 groups of buyers through his open homes last weekend. Usually the average you'd get in a normal market would be 20 to 30, he said. Agents have to follow strict COVID-19 guidelines when showing interested buyers through homes. This includes adhering to the New South Wales government's 1 person per 4 square metre rule. These limitations have increased the amount of time home seekers have to wait outside open homes, with agents only letting 5 to 10 people into a home at a time. The restrictions have made the process take longer, but there are also just more buyers out there, and that's why we're getting longer lines. So there we have it. Perhaps more to do with the restrictions in place, but you're getting long lines of people. You're getting pent up demand. What do you reckon? You think we're just, housing is invincible in Sydney. People are rushing to buy, waiting out in the queues to look at these places. But it's not uniform. Why aren't we hearing? We're not really hearing anything at all about, apartment property prices, are we? If we jump over here, we can see this is the weekly asking property prices. Let's have a look. We'll go down to, where do we want to see? This is for the Sydney postcode. We can see here 3 bedrooms have jumped up from 2 million to 2.4. All houses are up. 2-bedroom units are down. They're 1.2. If we go back, 1.2, 1.2, where are we seeing it? About here. So October levels. 210. Nope. Here, 2016 levels. On 2000. We can go asking sale price by region and city. Let's have a look at Canberra. How's Canberra doing? Well, Canberra, there you go. It's climbing up. Units are up. If we have a look at Sydney houses are climbing up. Units, they're down slightly. So you're getting the growth in housing. This is the 2-speed economy we're seeing manifest in property, everyone. Look at Darwin. Both down. Oh, look, all units are slightly up. Two beds have dropped down. Probably some sales on the market. How's Brisbane doing? Brisbane houses are creeping up. And units are creeping up. 2-bedders at 380. Ever so slightly. Not much movement in units since 2010. If you think about it, look at that. All the holding costs you would have had over that time. So if you got a unit 2010, 375, 10 years of holding cost, 10 years of body corporate, 10 years of other fees if you're not living in it, and an investment, interest. Hopefully you'll be making some rent. Let's check out Adelaide. We can see Adelaide here. Same thing, not much movement. Housing is slowly creeping up with the asking prices. What about Hobart? Look at that Hobart climb, everyone. Look at that climb. What is going on in Hobart, guys? Seriously, Tasmanians, what are you doing? Look at that. That's crazy. 600,000. 610,000 for all houses in Hobart. Hobart. Don't get me wrong, I like Hobart, but still. Look at Melbourne. Melbourne, jumped up. Now it's solidly over $1 million for the all houses asking price. Even units are going up. Perth, we can see here, units are down. Still 670,000 for all houses in Perth. Still pretty high, but it's come down from where it was. So you'd still be stinging a bit from March 2010. National, we can see here national is just going up, guys. I'll reset the zoom. What did I do here? So there we have it, everyone. Long open house queues and property going up. But it feels like it's the 2-speed economy. We're seeing this in the housing. And what's going on in Hobart, everyone? Is that the hot market to be in? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Have a happy Australia Day, and I hope you had a good with your family and friends. If you're a fan of the channel and enjoy the content I create here, there are a few ways you can support us. You can comment, like, or share. You can join the channel and support us financially on YouTube or Patreon. You can buy merch from HeiseSays. You can use any of our affiliate links from Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can support us using Gold Pass or via PayPal. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.